Good evening, 6-7s fans. It's Lori coming to you live from the Jack Chiron Arena in Canada, where your Canada 6-7s are taking on the Nepean Cyclones. This is the last game of the regular season. After this, we go to playoffs. The 6-7s have already clinched a spot in the upper tier of the playoffs. I'm not sure about the Cyclones, actually. I'd have to look that up. And we're underway in the Cyclone zone. The Cyclones with the pass up the middle. Push to the outside by Cohen. Cyclones maintain possession. Pass through the crease. That little Cyclone was all by himself at the back door. But they didn't connect, and the 6-7s clear the zone. Cyclones retrieve the puck in their own zone. Lucas puts the forecheck on. James holds the blue line, but the Cyclones escape. Cyclones step over the blue line. Can't get a shot off. Cyclones with a pass to the high slot. A backhand doesn't get on net. Lucas clears the puck with a good draw weight, so no icing is called here as the 6-7s change. 6-7s in their sharp white uniforms today. Up for Dylan on the near boards. Dylan works his way into the attacking zone. It's popped out to the point, and the Cyclones stick handle their way through the neutral zone. Can't get cleanly over the line as Gavin with a good stick pops that back out. Gavin steps the puck out of the zone. He's by himself with two defenders. He takes the shot, but that's off the defense stick. Cyclones try to clear on the far boards. Move the puck out of the zone. Mateo chases it down in his own zone. Skates the puck behind Nina. Looks for the winger on the far boards at the change. Good job by the coach holding the oncoming player off. Cyclones in their own zone. Batted back by Walker. Pass to Walker from the corner. Pass to the slot. That's picked up. As Elliott was on his way there, the Cyclones clear the zone. Landon Boudreau backhands it back into the Cyclone zone. Cyclones swing it to the far side. Broken up by Landon Greenidge. Loose puck. Walker backhands it deep. Cyclones behind their net. Reverse course. Reverse course again, trying to shake the forechecker. Little touch pass. Boudreau is there. He fires it on net. Goaltender sees that coming and plays that off to his defense. Jude comes flying off the bench, but Elliott was still inside, and that's offside called against the 6-7s. 7:11 to go in the first period. Still no score. Cyclones and 6-7s. Six, 7s from short range. Shoot and score! I think that was James to Lucas after the offside faceoff, and the 6-7s pull ahead 1-0. Jude takes the faceoff at center ice. Scramble after the draw, goes to the far boards. Nepean keeps the puck inside, winds up, fires. That doesn't get to Nina. Nepean on the near corner now. Nepean hasn't had a shot on net yet. Over to James. James for Jude. That's knocked off of Jude's stick and out to the neutral zone. Nepean sends this in deep to the far corner. James is there to battle. He's got some help. Nepean keeps it in. Nepean from the far corner looking for the pass to the slot, but that's broken up by Cohen. Nepean from behind the net. Goes wide to the near boards. And for the defense. The defense puts it back in deep. Boudreau is there. Boudreau sends the puck ahead for James on the far side. James ahead for Jude. Jude pops the puck forward. Dylan backhands the puck inside as Jude's held up trying to get back onside. Nepean from their own zone now. Pick up some speed through the neutral zone. Good stick by Canada, but they run into each other. Pass cross ice. Nina couldn't get by in time. We got a penalty coming up. And Nepean ties it up at 1. First shot on net was a hard one. .5:33 to go in the first. 1-1's the score. Nepean wins the draw at center ice. Gavin puts some pressure on, forces the pass. Back up for Gavin from Giorgio. Gavin takes the long shot. Goalie gets a piece of it. It goes wide. Dylan puts the forecheck on. Nepean clears the zone on foot. Giorgio loses his feet, but holds Nepean up on the near boards inside the Canada zone. Giorgio looking for Dylan. It goes up to the point. A long shot. It's just wide. Mateo for Austin. Austin tries to push it ahead. There you go. That's up for Gavin. Here comes Gavin and Dylan. 2-on-1. Pass across for Dylan. Dylan shoots. Scores! Beauty shot. What a pass. And Dylan just picked his spot. There was a no-doubter. And Canada pulls ahead 2-1. Textbook 2-on-1. Walker takes the face-off at center ice. Puts it back for his defense. Swung to the far side. Bobbling puck. Walker pumps that in. Goaltender plays that off for his defense. Walker applies the pressure, strips the puck away, turns and fires, tip. Rebound is picked up by the Nepean defense, and that gets by Canada. It's a race for the puck. Greenidge gets there at the same time as Nepean. Greenidge holding him up. Landon Greenidge puts it ahead for Walker. Walker is a bit tied up, so he sends it forward. Nepean finds it in their own zone. Nepean behind their net. 2 on him. Kept inside by Elliott Lee, who puts it down deep. Well, we got a penalty coming up. I didn't agree with that, but here comes Nepean. Nepean with the pass across, and that goes through. Nepean pulls their goaltender for the extra attacker during the delayed penalty.
Cyclones. You're saying that for that. You don't care.
All right, 3:38 to go in the first period. 2-1. Canada is the score as the 6-7s go to the penalty box and the Cyclones go to the power play. Canada clears the zone. Nepean gets a stick on it. As the Nepean Cyclones put it up the near boards, kept inside by Lucas. Lucas puts it down behind the net to the far side. Cyclones are there. Cyclones skate the puck up ice over the blue line, throw it towards the net. Canada's there. Tries to clear it. Nepean breaks it up, turns and fires. Didn't get much on it. Mateo sends the puck long. Canada goes for a penalty kill line change. Nepean from their own zone. Steps over the blue line. Pushed to the outside by Canada. Cohen from behind the net. Looking for a way out of the zone. He's tied up. Nepean. Shot to the point. Nepean walks in and shoots. That's blocked in front. The 6-7s find a piece of ice and send it long. Gavin turns the Jets on. Gets there. Gavin from behind the net is tied up, and Nepean steals the puck away. Gavin breaks up a pass, but Nepean regains possession, steps over the blue line, gets shut down before the slot. Nepean again. Circles wide. Down low. Nepean from the far corner. Pass to the slot. Toe drag. Oh no. Got Nina 5-hole as she was sliding across. Nepean ties it up at 2. Face off at center ice. Canada puts the puck into the Nepean zone. Nepean sends the puck in deep. Giorgio is there. Giorgio good for a breakup pass. Nepean keeps it in. Giorgio again. Held up by Nepean. Puts it up. Landon Greenwich, who clears the zone. Nepean's waiting for it. Swings it to the near side. Walker picks this up in his own zone. Puts it in front of the net for his defenseman, who swings it to the far side. Beauty pass up to Landon Greenwich. Landon puts it in deep. Elliott chases it down. Nepean's there first. Walker breaks it up, takes a shot, but that's off the stick and deflects wide. Loose puck in front, picked up by Nepean. Nepean steps over the blue line, winds up and fires. That's off of Cohen. Another shot to the side of the net. Canada clears his own. Lucas fires it off the boards. Nepean clears the zone. Landon Boudreau picks it up in center ice. Feeds Lucas. That's turned around by the Cyclones. In the 6-7 zone, the 6-7's back handed out of the zone. We've got 14 seconds to go in the first period. 2-2's the score. Cyclones clear the puck on the near side. Here come the Cyclones. Dump it in deep down behind Nina. That'll be it for the first period. 2-2 is the score after the opening 10. All right. Second period is underway with 10 minutes on the clock. Canada wins the draw, fires, scores! Jude to Lucas. Lucas with his signature snipe. Far side from the faceoff dot. And Canada pulls ahead 3-2. Huh? Face off at center ice. Gavin pulls it ahead, steps over the blue line. He's got Austin with him. That slap back for Dylan. Dylan with a shot. It doesn't get cleanly through. Cyclones backhand to the far boards. Sneaks it out of the zone. Cohen gets there. Cohen's going to pick up some speed by taking it behind his goaltender. Kept inside by Nepean. Nepean, short side, Nina to the mask. There we go, there's a save. Here comes Gavin. He can't make it through the sea of black jerseys. A shot from the point doesn't get through the traffic, and the Cyclones clear the zone. Boudreau flips the puck ahead for Gavin. Gavin steps over, fires through the traffic, and a nice glove save by the Nepean goaltender. Oh, play it. No whistle, no whistle. With the long pass. Canada clears it. Here comes Walker. 3-on-2 Canada. Walker on the backhand, gets around one, shoots. Nice save. Elliott chases for it, but the Cyclones are there first. Canada keeps it in. Canada again. Backhand pass in front, shot, scores! Walker with the backhand to Elliott, and Elliott buries one. Canada pulls ahead 4-2. .8:25 remaining in the second. 4-2 Canada is the score. Nepean Cyclones put it up the far boards. Canada turns it around, sends it into the attacking zone, but Cyclones are there. They whip it up the far side, and Giorgio's got to chase this down. Giorgio tries to backhand it up to his winger. No winger there. Cyclones shoot. Well, that goes off of Mateo. Canada try to clear on the far boards. Nepean turns and fires from the blue line. It goes behind Nina. Nepean on the near boards now. Puts it down low. Giorgio is there. Giorgio looking for Lucas. Jude gets a stick on the puck. Finds James. James for Lucas. Oh, nice pass. Cyclones pick up the puck and skate it behind their goaltender. This guy's got some speed and he knows it. Cohen steps out. Oh, that's offside. 7:20 to go in the second. 4-2 Canada. Face off just outside the 6-7 zone. Puck trickles down deep behind Nina's goal line. 6-7 try to clear it on the near side. Comes out of the zone. Jude picks up some speed. Jude in the attacking zone on his backhand, tries to pass it across, but he's tied up. Nepean clears the puck on the near side. Pass cross ice to the red line. Jude trails and picks up the loose puck, steps over the blue line, fires on net. The goalie makes the save, the rebound, he pushes away. Lucas battling in the corner. As the line changes, he manages to hold on and let his line change. Lucas still working behind the net. Pass in front. Backhand. Rebound is pushed away. Cyclones skate the puck up ice. Dylan picks up the puck in his own zone. That's popped back. Dylan again. Feeds Gavin. Gavin with glue on his stick, makes his way through, backhand pass across, oh! But they don't connect. Cyclones turn the puck around, pass it out of the zone to the far side. They don't connect the puck, and Giorgio tries to chase it down in the corner. He gets there. Cyclones are there too. Giorgio puts it on the near side for Austin. Oh! Austin tries to pass, but the Cyclones break it up, but now here comes Gavin. Can't get cleanly into the attacking zone. Cyclones are there to put it on the far boards. Cyclones pass it out of the zone. Here come the Cyclones 2-on-2. They dump it in deep, down behind Nina's goal line. Picked up by Mateo. Mateo looking for the pass. That's broken up by the Cyclones. Walker comes in. Backhand pass for Elliott. Elliott off the boards for Greenidge on the near side. Drops it for Walker. That's turned around. Walker's got to chase it. He gets there. His long legs. Puts up for Elliott on the far boards inside the 6-7 zone. Shot by the Cyclones goes on through to the near side. Beauty pass by Greenidge to Elliott. Elliott tries to get through the traffic. Can't. Walker picks up the loose puck and that's blocked in front. Cyclones clear the zone. Cohen gets held up in the official. Landon takes a run for it and we've got a slashing penalty called against the 6-7s. I didn't see it happen. We've got 4:39 remaining in the second period. 4-2 Canada is the score. I think that was Landon Greenidge going to the box for a slash. I missed it myself. Face off to Nina's left. Nepean wins it, turns and fires! And the tip misses the net, I think. Nepean again from the point. Gets it off the far boards. Nepean from the ringette line. Looking for the pass across to the defense. Keeps it inside. Puts it down behind the net. Giorgio gets there. Lucas gets a stick on the puck and sends it long. Kill a little penalty time. Nepean clears the zone. Here comes Nepean 3-on-2. Nepean winds up, fires. Misses the net. Another shot through traffic. Nina with a save. .356 remaining in the second. 4-2 Canada. Face off to Nina's left in the 6-7 zone. Cyclones put it in front of the net. 6-7s are there to send it long. 6-7s behind their own net. Slap it onto the far boards. They don't connect. Canada keeps it in, but can't get a decent shot off. Cyclones send this in. Nina follows that across her crease to the near side. 6-7s send it long as Dylan finds a lane. 40 seconds remaining in the Nepean power play. Nepean from their own zone. Weave their way out of the zone. Skate up ice. Push to the outside by Dylan or by Austin. Pass across the ice. Nepean turns and fires. Doesn't get cleanly through. Nepean maintains possession. Pass to the point. Cyclones wind up, fire. That misses the net. Behind the net now. Giorgio battles, puts it up the far boards. Nepean's there to keep it in. Nepean looking for a player on the flank. Too many men on the change there, but oh, and we're back to even strength. A chance that didn't work out in the initial zone for Canada. Gavin gets a stick on the puck and sends it in deep. 4-2 Canada is the score with 2:18 to go in the second. The Nepean Cyclones try to clear their zone. They just get out. Pushed to the outside by Landon Greenidge. Gavin for Elliott, or Walker for Elliott. Elliott in front, shoots and scores. I couldn't follow the passing there fast enough, but Elliott takes the shot from the low slot and buries it. Canada pulls ahead 5-2. 1:57 remaining in the second. 5-2 Canada's the score. Walker takes the faceoff at center ice. The Cyclones come away with it. Step over into the 6-7 zone. 6-7 tries to push him away. Out of the zone, and Walker for Elliott. Elliott for Greenidge. Greenidge gets around the defenseman, but two more on him. Looks for the pass in front. Cyclones are there to flip it long. That's icing called against the Cyclones. 1:34 to go in the second. 5-2 Canada. Face off in the Cyclone zone. The Cyclones throw the puck on the near boards. Here come the Cyclones. Well played by James to turn them around. James battles on the near boards. Gets it out of the zone. Flips back in, and Mateo sends it long. No ice is called here as Cyclones clear the zone on the near side. Mateo flips it back in. That hits a player. Lucas now steps over the blue line. Fires. That's off a skate and hits the back glass. Loose puck in the slot, but Lucas is tied up, and we're going to have a hooking penalty called against the Cyclones. 47 seconds to go in the second period. 5-2, 6-7 is the score as the Cyclones go to the penalty box and the 6-7s go to the power play.
Pretty standard stickers to me.
Face off in the Cyclone zone. 6-7s win it. Across for Austin on the near side. Austin's tied up in the corner, but pulls possession. Good stick work. Looks for the pass. It's broken up. And Nepean sends us long to kill a little penalty time. Landon Boudreau in his own zone. Escapes his forechecker. Turns on the Jets, takes a shot from outside the blue line. Goalie had to make a tricky save on that one. Nepean sends the puck long, and this dies down behind Nina. Cohen behind his goaltender. Doesn't have a play at the buzzer. That's it for period number 2. 5-2. Canada is the score. (5-2) Canada's the score with 17 minutes on the clock for the third period. 1:13 remaining in the Canada power play. Canada wins the draw at center ice. Puts it back in their own zone. Giorgio finds Mateo. Mateo skates the puck up ice. A low snap. Hits traffic, picked up by Elliott, drops it for Lucas, or for Walker. Walker, cross for Mateo. Mateo winds up, fires the snap, the rebound. Elliott turns and fires. What a save by the goaltender. Well played by Nepean there to keep Canada out of the back of the net. Face off in the Nepean zone. Nepean fires it off the far boards, kept inside by Canada. They flip it towards the net. Nepean is there to escape the zone. Mateo backhands it back in as Canada gets back on side. Nepean sends this into the Canada zone. Greenidge sends the puck ahead. That's broken up. Giorgio now in his own zone. Canada trying to clear it. Bit wonky on the power play here. Canada tries to make a play out of their zone. Landon Boudreau steps over into the attacking zone. Hauls on the Jets. Takes a low snap. That's blocked in front. Puck in the skates is popped out by Nepean. Here comes Nepean. We're back to even strength, and they flip this down behind Nina. Boudreau is there. Boudreau looks for the pass, but this doesn't hit anybody and goes all the way down. So that'll be icing. Called against Canada. 5-2, 6-7 is the score with 15:05 to go in the third. Face off to Nina's right. Nepean wins it. Shot doesn't hit the net. Lucas skates the puck out of the zone. Tries to chip it around his defender. But he's got to dump it in instead, and Nepean tries to clear it. Picked up by Lucas. Lucas with a nice move. Goes wide. He's backhand looking for the pass in front. That's broken up by the goaltender. Nepean on the near side now. Skates the puck up ice. Nice pass up to center. Here comes Nepean, and they're offside. As about four hands on this side go up in the air at once. The parent refs know best. Face off just outside the Canada zone. 6-7s win it. Flip it ahead. Nepean from their own zone. Nice pass. Gets around one defender. Nepean, the pass into the crease, broken up in front. Well played, Canada. Gavin didn't let that player through. He was moving. Cohen skates the puck up ice. He's pushed back. Cohen with a D-to-D pass to Boudreau. Landon Boudreau back to Cohen. Cohen skates the puck up ice. Makes a move. Steps over the blue line. Backhand pass on net is set aside. Battle inside the Nepean zone. James sticks with him. Nepean maintains possession, tries to clear it, but they don't connect. Gavin on the turnover turns and fires, but that hits a player. Canada keeps it inside the blue line. But not for long, as here comes Nepean. Nepean into the near corner inside the Canada zone. Turns and waits for a pass. They don't connect. Nepean down below Nina's net. Looks for the wraparound. He's blocked. Nepean holds the blue line. Puts it down into the near corner. The Cyclones from behind the net now. Push to the outside by Gavin. Look for the right point. They pop it back down inside. Gavin gets a stick on the puck. Nepean regains possession. Still in the Canada zone. Canada clears the puck. Here comes Elliott. Elliott doesn't have much choice. He's by himself. He looks for the backhand pass. It's up for Walker. Can't go wrong putting it to the slot. The windmill slap by Mateo. That was awesome. That sails high. And here comes Nepean. Nepean steps over the blue line. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Greenidge looking for his centerman. That's turnaround. Greenwich again on the far boards. It's all broken up by Nepean. Cyclones are on their own zone. Send it up the near boards. Here comes the Cyclones captain. Steps over the blue line. Makes a nice move. Pass to the high slots. Broken up by Canada and sent out of the zone. Nepean from the red line. Dump it back in. We've got 11:03 to go in the third period. 5-2 Canada is the score. Canada clears the zone on the near side. Back inside the Canada zone. Over to the far boards. James looks for the pass for Jude. Finds Jude. Lucas calling for it. Lucas is tied up. Lucas regains possession. We've got a slashing penalty. What? Against who? I didn't see it. I believe you. All right, 10:45 to go in the third period. 5-2 Canada is the score. Nepean goes to the power play. Still lots of hockey left. Face off in the Canada zone. Nepean wins the draw. Nepean to the far boards. Pass to the slot shot. Oh, Winger all by himself on that back door. Good thing he missed the net. Nepean on the power play at the blue line. In the far corner. Skates it up high. Back down low. Mateo tries to ice it, but couldn't get much on it. Nepean keeps it inside. Turns and passes it down to the corner. Pass in front, backhand! And that goes on through. Canada sends the puck long. On net. Nepean on the Canada change. He's got a little bit of space to move here. Nepean sends the puck in deep. Canada's there on the near side. Cohen tries to ice it, but hits a player. Boudreau now tries to skate the puck out of the zone. Takes a shot from outside the blue line, and there's a pad save. He chases his own rebound. Nepean from behind their net. Got some room. This guy's got some speed. Gavin pushes him to the outside. Boudreau stays with him. Gavin stays with him as well. From behind the net now. Nepean's going to look for that pass in front. Loose puck in front. Shot. Nina with a save, and she holds on. .8:55 remaining in the third. 5-2. Canada's the score. Face off in the Canada zone, and the 6-7's got a good stick on it this time and send it long. Kill a little penalty time. Cyclones pass the puck, skated out of the zone. Broken up by Canada, and Dylan lobs it into the attacking zone. Nepean is there to clear it. Nepean in the neutral zone. Pass ahead onto the near boards. Nepean in the corner. Giorgio keeps him at bay. Nepean with some nice stick work. Goes behind the net. Passes to the right point. Back down to the flank. Looking for the point again. Canada gets a stick on it and just clears it. 12 seconds to go in the Canada penalty. Oh, Walker breaks it up. Here comes Walker. He's broken away. Walker looks. Oh, and he's held up from behind. Couldn't get the shot off. Well played by the Cyclones defense. The Cyclones backhand the puck in. Below Nina's goal line. Giorgio is there. We got a penalty coming up against Nepean with a little push into the boards. They call him tight. 7:19 to go in the third period. 5-2 Canada. Is your 6-7s go to the power play. Face off in the Nepean zone. Canada wins it. Cohen winds up, fires. He's got it. A bobbling puck in front. Those can be dangerous even when they're not moving at high pace. Face off in the Cyclone zone. Cyclones win it. Kept inside. Cohen again with a low snap, but it's deflected wide. Elliott gets there in the corner. Can't get the pass off. That's in the official skates, and the Cyclones regain possession. Cohen stops it at the red line. Finds his defensive partner. Good pass up the far side, but just a little long, and that'll be icing. Called against Canada. Face off to Nina's right. 6:05 to go in the third. 5-2 Canada's the score, and we've got 1:46 remaining in the Canada power play. Cyclones win the drop. Put it down the 6-7, below the 6-7's goal line. Teo finds his winger, but the Cyclones keep it in. The Teo for Giorgio on the near side. And here comes Gavin. Looks for the pass, takes the shot. Goalie gets a piece of it. James picks it up in the far corner. He's tied up, and that battle is won by Nepean, who sends the puck long. Giorgio. Oh, looks for the pass out of the zone. Hits a player. Retrieves the puck. Canada with some nice passing through the neutral zone. Battle in front. Scramble. Goaltender's got it. .445 to go in the third. 5-2 Canada. Cyclones win the draw, turn and fire. Boudreau chases it down in his own zone. Skates the puck behind Nina. Turns on the Jets. Looks for his winger, but they don't connect, so he finds the puck himself. He takes a shot from the blue line, and that's batted down in front and saved by the goaltender. Snap by Boudreau is turned around. Here comes Nepean. Nepean fires! That misses the net. Canada clears the zone. It's up for Dylan. Dylan chases it down in the attacking zone. Nepean gets there first and fires it behind their net. Walker from below the goal line. Finds Cohen. Here comes Nepean. They're breaking away. Nepean shoots. Nina with the save. Turns and fire. Shot doesn't get near the net. Canada clears it. Austin all by himself with 5 Nepean players as Canada's changing. The crowd goes wild for the breakaway save. I love it. Greenwich from the far corner tries to put it in front of the net. But Nepean is there. Nepean regains possession, slows it down, and fires it off the near boards. Very quiet in here all of a sudden. Battle on the near boards. Giorgio puts it into the attacking zone. Nepean's there to pop it off the far boards. Nepean, walks over the blue line, but they were offside. 5-2 Canada with 2:46 to go in the third. Nepean from the neutral zone, get the puck stripped away by Jude. Nepean regains possession, clears the zone on the near side. Elliott give him a hard time. Elliott steals it away. He's pushed to the outside. Backhand pass through the slot, goes on through, and Greenwich races for it, but Nepean's there first. Nepean behind their own net. Passes it through the neutral zone. Boudreau is there to swing it to the far side. Jude is there. Jude makes it through one, hands it to Elliott. Jude regains possession, turns and fires. Blocker save. Boudreau holds the puck in. Tries to snap it towards the net. Doesn't get far. It's the defender's stick. Cyclones clear the zone. Cohen steps over the blue line, takes a shot. Blocker save. Cyclones with a D-to-D pass. Don't connect. A minute 27 remaining in the third period. 5-2, 6-7 is the score. Nepean in the neutral zone. Get pushed back. Gavin steals it. Hands it to Lucas. Lucas with the shot, but that's off a stick and out of play. Final minute of play in the third period. 5-2, 6-7 is the score. In this final game of the regular season. Nepean wins the draw. Skate the puck behind our goaltender. Look for a pass on the far boards. A long pass to the near side. Nepean captain steps over the blue line, but he's pushed to the outside by Giorgio. Canada regains possession in their own zone. James skates the puck up ice. Beauty pass up to Gavin. Gavin with the pass across to Lucas. Lucas winds up, fires. Bar down. Scores. James to Gavin to Lucas. Textbook. Is that 3 for Lucas? Is that 3? Is that 3 for Lucas? Yes, 3. Throw your hats on there, folks. That's a hot trick. And Canada wins it. 6-2. Shaky start for the little goaltender, but it worked out all right with all that goal support. Well, that was fun, folks. The playoffs start after this. Schedule will be posted soon. As Canada makes the top 6. And they continue on to fight for the league championship over the next month or so. Thanks for joining us, folks. We'll see you next time.